wear ball mains. All I ever do is ball main. I am not a rapper, they all lame. I am not dope, I'm hard. Wait, I can power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like I'm sending yell nets. Every flow is unmatched, and I better get set in. Finish him. Mess around with me and
From the home of the reigning Super Bowl champs, we are inside a sold-out and absolutely rocking Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Hey, alert! Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The tackle made by Landon Roberts.
Brings up second and 5.
Easy.
52, Mike, 52.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
Second and 5 now. Roethlisberger into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
Well, the drive starts with a completion, left side. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Keeping it on the ground on first, Michelle. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. On 2nd down, Michelle. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. An interesting note about the Steelers opening up on the road here. It's the 5th season in a row that they have started away from home. Longest active streak in the league. And, of course, pitting them against the Patriots, two of the most storied franchises, especially in the last couple of decades. Since 2002, these two teams have met in 3 AFC championship games, with New England getting the better of Pittsburgh all 3 times. And you think of the Lombardi trophies, with New England winning last year. Each of these franchises has 6 trophies, tied for the most in the entire league. And he missed it. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
I tell you, it's not easy kicking field goals in the best of conditions. You add in a downpour like we're in right now, it makes it that much harder. And sure enough, they can't convert here.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
He's checking back.
On the delay, here's Hunt. And the ball is knocked out, but it looked like the Steelers were able to recover, and they will indeed hold on to the ball.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. 3rd down, and they're going to try the jet sweep. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Even though positive yardage was gained on that play, I think the defense has to be happy. Obviously, they were prepared for some trick plays coming into the game, and they looked very aware that those could happen on any given down.
Now this is fielded in the end zone. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Pats will take over at their own 20. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they were in field goal range last time out but couldn't connect.
It's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and set up for field goals.
Now Michelle, he'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line. From the 38, Brady. And the grab made by the tight end Pruitt. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. On second down, Michelle. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. The tackle there by Mark Barron.
It's a gain of 3.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third. The Patriots send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2, as they'll start with a 1st and 10 at their own 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. This is Hunt on the draw play. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Looking deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. A big play. Smith-Schuster on the throw from Big Ben. 58 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 10 more there and another first down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try to put it in that way.
On 2nd down now, it's Hunt. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you do it...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. Dietrich Wise Jr. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. The kick by Sanders is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the 2nd quarter now, and we do have our first points, a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, The action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
It feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
Brady and the Patriots now, 1st and 10 at their own 18. This drive starts out on the ground with Michel. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. On 2nd down, Michel. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. On 3rd down, Michel. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Brady gives to Michel. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 43. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Brady. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. Sproles.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 27, Brady. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Randy Gregory. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And the 13-year man puts it through. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for it.
He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So we have come upon halftime in the Sunday night opener from Foxborough as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Let's go, boys! Let's go!
At their own 26-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. They'll run it. This is Michel. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
The tackle made by Mike Hilton.
Now Brady. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. On first down, Michel. Well, the ball is out. Michel lost it.
Partners, a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
On the stop was T.J. McDonald.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 44, Brady. Over the middle, Dorsett. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 30. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hey, goal 66.
Throwing now is Brady. Hits his target, the tight end, Will Tye. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6. On the ground is Michel. And maybe shades of the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And that will be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
And Gostkowski, he missed it. It's no good. Wide to the left, and we will remain tied here in this third quarter. Well, close game, second half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10. They'll run with Hunt on second down. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Here we go. Lock 80. 80 weapons. Let's get it. 7-7. Me and you all get it. Go. I'm coming after you.
From the gun on third down, it's Roethlisberger. Going for the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down. So first and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, this is Michel. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
4 yards on the
Hey, 56.
From the 35 on second down, Brady. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Wait, that's 29. Alpha. You think you're going to get this? You think you're going to get this? Hey, check it.
They'll run it with Sproles. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. And once again, they go with Sproles. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
4th down and 1.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Here we go with Michel. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
What an opening weekend it's been already. Could the best finish be coming here on Sunday night? We'll find out as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Check it.
47's the mic, boy. 47. Check. 40.
Hey, Echo.
Let's put him on the bus.
Now they'll throw with Brady. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. The last 3 plays have resulted in gains of 1, 2, and now 3 yards here.
At the 38-yard line.
72. 47 Mike. 47 Mike. Mike, 47.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
And that'll set him back 5.
Wait, set. Where did he?
47 is the mic. Down to lose 1. Under 10. Under 10. 10.
Check it.
On play action, now Brady. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 17-yard line.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
They'll run on 1st down. Michel, down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
And it's Michel once again. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in here with Michel. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots have taken the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down.
1st down, Steelers.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
52's the Mike. Watch Mike. Watch Mike. You're trapped. You're trapped.
They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. 2-minute drills, they're tough enough, pressure-packed enough, and these elements makes it significantly tougher.
And you don't have the margin where you can say, okay, I can allow for certain things and maybe change up a little bit. Because it's a 2-minute situation, you've got to try and make the same plays you would make if the elements didn't exist.
Exit. There you go. Mike 52. Mike 52. Here we go. 50. 52's the Mike, boys. 52.
Back to throw. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they try to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
He'll look to throw. Got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 38-yard line. Haven't heard much from him all night, but welcome to the party, making his presence felt in a big way.
They've kept him under wraps all night long, but boy, did he find a great time to bust out.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, 38 yards, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
Back to throw, Brady. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Brady going to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Phillip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. New England on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Again, it's Michel. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Check, 47. I got you. Reload.
On first down, Michel. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So now it's going to come down to the Pro Bowler, Gostkowski. Footing obviously an issue in the driving rain. This one for the win. And Gostkowski, that's no good. He hung it out to the right. He missed it. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. On the ground, Michelle. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First and 10.
They'll run with Michelle. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down now, Michelle, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Brady being chased out left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Randy Gregory in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Alert! Mike 47. Alert!
To throw, it's Brady. And the pressure gets to him again. Randy Gregory bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. To throw is Brady.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
A huge play there in overtime. 45 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. A give. This is Michelle. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another 1st down.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front, because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up 1st downs.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Second and 6. The Steelers' 6-yard line.
Ozzy! Shadow!
On the handoff, it's Michelle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, Michelle. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And they will take the lead at 13-10. Now remember, this one is not over, but with the time running short here in this overtime, that could very well be the game winner.
Yeah, remember now, the other team does get a possession, but when the clock runs out, that's it. So that was a well-calculated drive to use up the majority of the clock and leave your opponent with little to no time left.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive. They're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death, but you're also kicking off and giving the other team the ball with a chance to kick a field goal and beat you. Get the touchdown, finish the game off. That has to be the mindset.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Roethlisberger. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Watch that end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Show that best release and go.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that's caught inside the 30. And he coughed it up. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. We thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goes from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job in order to give him one last chance to put a foot to it.
So for the Patriots, they needed overtime to do it, but they get the Week 1 victory thanks to the field goal. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.